So I wanted to make this video for those of you who are perusing YouTube for videos and my video pops up on your screen and the title catches your attention. And I was hoping that if I made a quick video about this subject that you guys would watch it, because it's really important for you to know how universal energies are responding to your free will decision to stay in an abusive relationship. So please watch this video, listen to what I have to say, and do not press stop. Because if the title caught your attention, the other side is speaking to you. Number one, what is your truth? Do you know that you are in a mentally abusive relationship, emotionally abusive relationship, etc., but you have decided to stay in this relationship anyway? Well, the problem is what you're doing is you're not embracing your truth. And the truth is the light, God is the truth, so you are essentially pulling your soul away from the light by staying in this abusive relationship. Another thing is that you are demonstrating a lack of self-love and a lack of self-protection in choosing to stay in this abusive relationship. And since you are a spark of the divine and the God energy itself, it's like by showing a lack of self-love, it's like showing a lack of love for the divine himself, because you are a spark of that God energy. So energetically, this is basically the dynamic of what's going on with your soul and choosing to stay in this relationship. So that lack of self-love and that lack of self-protection energy is basically allowing. What are you allowing to happen to your soul by staying in this relationship? So the problem is because you are not protecting yourself and you're not demonstrating that self-love and you're allowing this stuff to happen to you, you are broadcasting a message to the universe that says, I don't love myself and neither should you. So the universe picks up on this message and says, okay, we got it, no problem, we're not going to love you either. And then bam, you become an energetic match for bad things. And the reason for this is because the universe is responding to your free will decisions. You are commanding universal energies with your free will decisions, and you are creating your own reality. So by staying in this relationship, you're saying, universe, this reality is good enough for me. I'm totally going to settle and I'm fine with it. So let's just stay here. And so what happens? Universal energies respond to that and the law of attraction kicks in. So what are you attracting to yourself via the law of attraction? Darkness. Because you yourself as a soul are an energetic match for the dark, because you've pulled yourself away from your truth, the light, self-love, self-protection, etc. And I know that you're feeling sad and you're feeling low because you're in this abusive relationship. Well, universal energies are going to bring you even lower. The law of attraction can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And in your case, the law of attraction is your worst enemy. And universal energies are going to bring you even lower. You are an energetic match for crap by staying in this abusive relationship, unfortunately, because the universe is responding to your lack of self-love. So let's also look at the reasons why you're staying in this relationship, because this could also be attracting even more darkness to you, right? Maybe you're being mentally and emotionally manipulated. Maybe you have a lot of compassion for your abusive partner and you want to rescue them. They had a bad childhood, so you just psychoanalyze everything away. And you're so compassionate and empathetic towards them that you just put up with everything they say and do. Like, oh, well, he's bruised, so, I have to put up with this. Or she's bruised, so I have to put up with this. You don't. Your compassion is actually working to your detriment. And contrary to popular belief, the other side doesn't really like martyrs. They like balance between unconditional love for self and unconditional love for others. So when you tip those scales and you go too far in the other direction and show a total and complete lack of regard for self and put that other person so high on a pedestal above you, well, things are out of balance and energetically it's off. So They don't like martyrs. Martyrs actually attract darkness to themselves by being too selfless. There's a balance there you got to find with universal energies. Maybe you're staying with your partner for money. Maybe they provide for you even though they're abusive. Well, that's bad karma, because your angels can see why you're staying with your partner. So if you have impure intentions for staying with your partner, you just attracted more darkness to yourself, because now you have karmic issues where you need to learn lessons about not using people for their money. So that's another issue. Maybe you're not strong enough to leave your partner. You just feel too weak and broken down and beaten just beaten into the ground. And you just don't have the strength to leave your partner. Or, you just don't want to be alone. Well, this is where you pray to the other side for strength. That's where you pray to God and say, hey, I need you to give me the strength to do this. I need you to clear a path for me so that I can do this, because I'm scared. And I'm just feeling really alone and weak right now. But that whole energy of not wanting to be alone, maybe the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. You don't want to have to go through the pain of a breakup. Well, the other side is saying, you do not realize this because you're not really seeing the forest through the trees, but you are much better off single. And basically, if you energetically separate out from your abusive partner, you are clearing your plate for a new partner, and hopefully one that treats you better. And what you're doing is you're demonstrating self-love, self-protection, and you are recognizing and embracing your truth that your partner is abusive. So this is bringing you closer to God, closer to the light. You're demonstrating self-love, recognizing that you're a spark of the divine. So it's all love and light energy all the way around. So what happens? Well, now the law of attraction starts working in your favor as opposed to against you. So now the law of attraction becomes your best friend, because you're commanding universal energies with your free will decisions. So what message are you sending the universe? Hey, universe, I love myself, and so should you. And the universe says, yeah, you know what? We should love you. You love yourself, we're going to love you too. And we're going to bring awesome things onto your path. And you're going to be an energetic match for great things, because you embraced your truth, you're closer to the light, you demonstrated self-love, closer to the light, so now your soul basically is clean. You just chase that darkness away. You just chase that storm cloud away. So, you're test it, because you're going to feel the clouds clear, and you're going to feel better energy around you. And, you guys need to be careful, man. You need to be careful staying in an abusive relationship, because you're attracting darkness to yourself. The law of attraction responds to it. The law of attraction responds to you and what decisions you're making. So if you're choosing to stay in an abusive relationship, you got to be careful. Breakups are hard. I mean, it's literally like your best friend just died. There's no difference between the two. If you never talk to them again, what's the difference between your best friend dying and a breakup? Nothing. Nothing. If you never talk to them again, it's the same thing. It's a huge loss. You have to learn how to live your life without them again. You're going to be sad and miserable, and you're going to miss them. But this is all about short-term pain, long-term gain. And it's not like you need to be alone forever. Your angels do have the power to bring somebody better onto your path, So it's better for you to just deal with the pain up front and clear out that energy and have a better life. It's all about the big picture here. So please keep that in mind, and just know that you are worthy of a partner that treats you with love and respect. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.